I've been to a few tropical islands, from the Caribbean down to the Indian Ocean, and Bali in Asia is just another dimension of beauty. It ticks all the boxes. It exceeded my expectations in terms of what the island had to offer. And then the retreat itself was magical, cocooning, indulgent, but in the nicest possible way. And it just cements one's sobriety to the point where you think, yeah, I'm doing this again in a year's time. This is me done. Objective set.
Awesome.
Yes, absolutely.
So take us through a typical day from when you wake up. What time do you wake up? What happens when you wake up?
Well, incredibly, day one, I thought I'm going to be suffering from jet lag. I arrived on the day the retreat started. I was buzzing all day. I went to bed at normal time. Slept through the night because it works very well for me on that time zone. So no jet lag. So that's the first thing to note. You will not be punished by jet lag for 2 or 3 days because you just get into a really nice rhythm. So day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pretty much had the same kind of lovely routine. So you wake up in the morning, nice and early, about 7ish, and you might hear some cockerels or some interesting wildlife in the gardens. So they will wake you up, and then you just stick your head outside and you think, which pool shall I have my early morning dip in this morning?
Decisions.
Decisions before my lovely breakfast. So you go for a little wander and go and explore the wildlife and have a little pot around the gardens, and then you have a dip, come back, change, and you have the option to have your breakfast before the yoga or after. I prefer to do my yoga first. So I held off on the breakfast. I did the yoga for an hour, which is in this beautiful kind of wooden, it's called yoga shala. And you have the views overlooking the gardens and the breeze coming through. You just chill out, center yourself for the day. And then you float over to breakfast because that's normally served to about 9 or 10. So you could take it whenever you like. This beautiful buffet of fresh fruits. I mean, fruit you've never seen before in your life. It's absolutely wonderful. And then you can have cooked breakfast, cold breakfast, fruit, as much or as little as you like, coffee in abundance, and everybody kind of congregates as and when they're ready to get up. We all congregate, and it's all very lovely, sets up for the day. Then, typical post-breakfast will be back to the room, change again, get your gear, and there's normally a morning activity. So in our package, there will be obviously a choice of things on each day. Kind of thing that we did, we visited temples, waterfalls, the beach, a wildlife sanctuary, snorkeling, climbing, sunset, all sorts of different things. So we have got most of these in our package as well. So you will do morning activity. Some of those will run over lunch. Some of those will end just before lunch. Lunch is free format. You can either go into town and go and venture out into Ubud or come back, or you can just eat. And it is very, very affordable, the food, and it really is scrumptious, healthy stuff. After lunch, you might want to nap. You might want to just have a chill out. You might want to go and have a swim. And then normally, mid-afternoon, there is a share and circle or a little workshop. Each day there will be something, a different theme to explore as a group. And that really cements the day because you get to talk about a subject that you either know nothing about, and therefore it's very useful to hear other people's opinions, or you know a lot about and you are very willing to share. You're left feeling you're strengthened, vulnerable, supported, inspired, curious. So each day there'll be a different topic just to set a little question going in your head. Thought for the day. And there's yoga at the end of the day, possibly. outfit change again because we get so ready for dinner. And then dinner is all together, and that's always brilliant because we're all yap. Beautiful food, all homemade, and nice early dinner. Wrap up about 9 o'clock. And then for those who want to just conk out early, off you go. For those who want to go and have a look at the sunset around 8 p.m. on someone's balcony, you could do that as well. And then you go to bed nice and early, and same again the next day.
Wow. Sounds
Yeah.
amazing.